was a loss that could have been prevented and didn't need to happen.
A deadly blind spot in the system is finally sealed after a 3-year investigation by 2 News Investigates. Last night, Chief Investigative Reporter Wendy Halloran showed never-before-seen body cam video of the moments the parents realized their 3-year-old boys were killed by Kent Cody Barlow.
Yeah, now Barlow was high on meth the day of that deadly crash, and he had failed drug tests and stopped treatment while on parole in the weeks leading up to the crash. And at the time, the law did not require drug treatment centers to notify parole officers when a parolee failed or missed a drug test. Wendy's investigation also uncovered how the state tried to hide that truth in Barlow's case from the public. Now, this is something that we've dug into for the last 3 years, and today I look into how that blind spot finally got closed. It is now Utah law for anyone on probation or parole who must take a drug test to sign a waiver that allows the test provider to share the results with the supervising officer. Here's bill sponsor Senator Darren Owens back in February explaining it.
This is a great tool to help hold those accountable who are going back into society.
It's a blind spot Jared Ferguson reacted to more than 2 years ago, shortly after Chief Investigative Reporter Wendy Halloran uncovered AP&P was never told Kent Cody Barlow failed and missed drug tests while on parole in the weeks leading up to him killing 2 3-year-old boys.
On the side there, we got one down the side of the car strip.
Oh my God.
Sitting over here.
But it could have been prevented.
Barlow was high on meth in 2022, the day of the deadly crash. At the time, the law did not require treatment centers to notify AP&P if a parole failed or missed a drug test. We showed Ferguson the video of lawmakers voting on the law to close the blind spot. When you found out about this, what was your thought?
I was super happy. I was glad to see that the attention that had been brought, to this issue influence change.
Ferguson is the Director of Mental Health Services and Information Security Officer at First Step House, a treatment center for people with mental illness and substance use disorder.
Sometimes really small things can have big consequences, and I think this was one of those things.
Ferguson believes the impact of this law will create a tighter integration between treatment services, AP&P, and the Department of Corrections. To that positive outcome, do you think something like this could save lives?
Yes, and I think it would have saved lives if we had previously closed this loophole, no doubt.
Now, the Eagle Mountain tragedy and the trial of Kent Cody Barlow is something that Wendy and the 2 News Investigates team has been following for years. You can scan the QR code right there on your screen if you would like to go back and look at all the in-depth coverage over on our 2 News mobile app and KUTV.com.